So, you know, we got hours of footage time, but, you know, gotta break it up into segments because you gotta get them commercial breaks in there. You gotta get word from our sponsors. We don't have any right now, but in the future, it'll break up nicely. I gotta get the dialogue down, the segue. That's a nice little architecture type picture. It's all about the exercise, healthy living. I'm a slave to the cheesesteak. I'm sorry. They're so delicious. Food is delicious, and it's a food city. You know, it's a good food city. Listen, you're not gonna browbeat me until I get a body image disorder. I don't care. I tend to CBT myself, but I ain't gonna go into all that because some people get their feelings hurt. It's a nice little colonial, and that's because you allow people to gaslight you. I ain't with the gaslight. I ain't gonna let you browbeat me either. I'm joking. It's a joke. I told you about the psychological abuse. Come on, man. So I'm being physically abused from my bed. Sometimes I want to wake up crying. The pain is so excruciating. My knees, I don't know. It's like the bed got a voodoo doll. It's weird. I'm gonna swing around Franklin Field at some point. Like I lived in the area all my life, and I knew Drexel was here. I knew this path was here for a long time. But last year, sometime I came down to Drexel to find out about some things, and like the architecture was like, you know what I mean? I ain't even know it's been here 80, 100 years before I was born. It's like, oh, okay, these breathtaking landscapes. Big colonial center. Gotta respect it, gotta love it. Get one of these contracts for one of something like this. You know, I don't know. Came from the home and garden. Home and guards. Got the nice little flowers. I gotta get up on my flower game. When it comes to landscape, the pergola, the ancient old pergola. It's like Roman times, how vintage it is. Don't get any feelings, I'm joking. Yeah. It's a joke. They got the Roman type pillars on that Wharton School of Business. You know what it is. My sister graduated from here. My mom graduated from here. I think sister and brother got one of their degrees at Penn State. I think both of them might work with Wharton. I don't know. Don't get me lying. But, you know, I know I went to Ashford and they started working with them. So, fuck that. I don't know. It's all small collective. You know, when I talk about the ant and the grasshopper, I wasn't always living this luxurious, middle class, broke lifestyle. But we're trying to level up. There's a love sculpture. It's a sculpture, work of art. I learned that there's more than a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them, not more than a bunch of them, but there's a bunch of them. I thought there was only one downtown, but there's more than a bunch of them, I'm coining new lingo. Don't correct me. More offshoots. Just see, over there you got that's a part of Penn Medicine and CHOP, Children's Hospital. It's debatable. Some people say Children's Hospital ain't a part of CHOP. Children's Hospital isn't a part of Penn. I grew up being told it was. For all the little babies in the hospital, pray for them. Come bring them gifts of gold. You know, I'm 41. I've been in near-death situations. Gotta appreciate life. I don't know, some of these might be blurry because I'm like swinging away. Yeah, might hear it on the Tupac song. But you know, from. And, they got a Bend sign over there. I don't know why. You know, some people might think it's a peace sign. Or, I don't know. Yeah, I be playing too much. Like, listen, I keep telling you, I'm multilingual. I speak the King's English. I speak Ebonics very well. Insulting to some at some points. I speak comedic. I speak that clinical, that clinician talk. You know, I'm working on African American, respectable, and trying to get to the entrepreneurial language. I speak money. I speak money very well. I get some people with my playfulness. You would think I don't speak money, but it's acquired language because you know you can't just be about the party game. Watching some of these rappers, like not hardcore rappers in the wrong way. Don't get my bonics messed up. They like, yo, when I hit the stew, it ain't a party you would think it is. You know, we got Club Charles. Club Charles, like if you see me on the road, like Club Charles will be popping off. You like, what's wrong with that dude? Club Charles, you know what I mean? I be solo deep, and I keep my crates. Keep my crates on tilt, on fleek, whatever the new lingo is the kids are using. That's the automobile. That's the automobile, Club Charles. See, so many people like to make love to my camera. I'll be like, yo, he's giving me too much attention. That's a joke. I'm joking. They were looking at me like, what the hell is he doing? It's kind of weird. And it's funny in this world of Instagram and Facebook and the TikToks, like I'm trying to join this TikTok explosion, but not really motivated. Like I say, as I say, I like to act a fool, get my silliness on. You know, and you would think like I just pull out the camera and get it cracking. Like sometimes I'll be like, I don't feel like, and like I'll be telling you, me and this stagehand be beefing. We be going through the contract disputes and stuff like that. Her behavior is sometimes questionable. She's been acting better. Her belly's been fuller, I guess, since the time we started to listen. You know, sometimes like the cat be the most fed in the house, but you know, she's demanding less stage time. I think the contract disputes went well, negotiations, and now she's playing a role. But when it comes to setup and breakdown, cleaning dishes, she just sits around and licks herself. I'd be like, come on, man, you gotta chip in more than that. Anyway, this is who is this? This is Walnut Street corridor in University City. You got the shops, stores, eateries on this side of the corridor. You probably got more campus. When we go down here, like when we go up here, you'll see more architecture. When you reach like 30th Street, it's more like nice looking architecture. But I'm gonna go through this part of the park, swing around, swing all around, get my exercise in. I keep telling you, got the pedestrian bike ride. You don't want to get hit by any, I don't want to get hit by any, mirrors or anything like that. Happens. Listen, I be telling you, don't ridiculously, don't world star me. I don't think I meet the world star qualifications yet. Ridiculousness, I'm not sure.